Hello, my name is Daryl, and I play with trains. So, in this part one series of series to come, we're going to start off with my switching layout, which is 8 feet long and 18 inches deep. This shelf layout's been running for about 5 years, and you would kind of think after 5 years there would be ballast, there would be some scenery, but at least the backdrop is painted blue. Although I did have a hand in scratch building this engine facility. And this engine facility I built because I needed the trains to kind of disappear. Now, the far right bay is actually the switching lead. So that's been kind of neat. And let me back up. That switching lead actually goes into this cabinet. Kind of different, but unique. And it works. Because as us modelers, we're always looking for extra room to run bigger trains. So let's take 2304 on a excursion, and let's see where it takes us. So as 2304 shoves off, it's going to disappear into the engine facility, and which is going to, in return, come out of the engine facility and go into my cabinet. Now, as you can see, if you're looking on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a hole bored through the cabinet. That's right. I wanted to acquire more real estate for a longer switching lead. So I bored a hole. Now where that leads to, that's right, tool cabinet. This is the top of my tool cabinet. As 2304 is coming out from the cabinet onto the tool cabinet. Yeah, it was just a bunch of junk on the tool cabinet anyways. So it actually gave me 2.5 feet, 3 feet maybe. And I had a lot more fun. Well, got bored with that. So I got started. So this is where it stops. Okay, so I've got a lift-out bridge that I'm going to drop down. Now 2304 is going to pass on the bridge, and then it's going to end up to my beginning of my main layout. Now, I want to say, this set the stage for the height of my layout because the tool cabinet is 54 inches to track, which I kind of like the height. So 2304 is going to go into a Y. One goes left, one goes right. We're going to take the left-hand side. The right-hand side goes around my layout, and the right-hand side is the actual reversing section of the Y. The left-hand side is not the reversing side. So this side of my layout is just an extension of my shelf layout. I purposely built the structure and closed off this section to the main layout. Because if I didn't want to do anything else other than switch and just watch long trains come in and out from time to time, very interesting. kind of cool too. And especially when you're in the yard here switching. Here's a 2-bay, it's a Rick's product building that I kind of scratch built and made it into a 2-bay shed for trains. Yeah, there's a little ballasting there. So as 2304 going down the main line, yeah, there's no trains, there's no cars. That's because during the summer months, I'm not out here in the garage when it's 115 degrees. Just not gonna happen. So, why 2304 is rolling, I want to talk about some specs. So I mentioned that my height is 54 inches. My track is code 83. And the track and the switches are Pico. All my switches are number 8s. A lesson learned running 6-axle engines. And also, they are all Electrofrogs. Why Electrofrogs? No problems. Trains go right over the switch. They don't stop. They don't jerk. And if you notice, 2304 hasn't skipped a beat. And it won't skip a beat. Because they are Electrofrogs. Now, mine's a little different. I just take them out of the box, slap them down, wire them, and they're ready to go. I don't do anything else to them. They are a manual throw, which I enjoy. So, as 2304 is coming up on the big, huge bridge, I better drop it down before the train falls off. I posted a video of this drop-down bridge. It has a crossover. It's 4.5 feet long. It's made out of hardwood. Yeah, the hinges are kind of gaudy, but I'll see them it over. All right, we're gonna let 2304 continue. And then we're gonna pan back at this side. So this is kind of an overall view of this side of the garage where I really do spend a lot of time because there's just so much to do in this area. All right, well, I'm gonna end it there, and I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.